Hello there, very good afternoon. You're joining Lunchtime News here on Mtv Sports. First up, your headlines. Water tariffs to increase from the 1st of October. Strike action launched by Bandaragama bus employees continues. Aung San Suu Kyi presented with the Congressional Gold Medal. Well, now to those stories in detail. The National Water Supply and Drainage Board has decided to increase the tariff on water from the 1st of next month. General Manager of the Water Board Lal Premanath said that the tariff would be increased from between 5 to 20%. The increased tariffs vary from several categories. Thereby, water tariffs for household and commercial institutions will be increased by 20%. The water tariffs for BOI projects will be increased by 15%. The General Manager of the Water Board added that small and media scale industries will experience the tariff increase of 5%. Meanwhile, the tariff for water supply to ships will be increased by 20%. There will be no increase in water tariffs for places of worship. Moving on, the Disaster Management Centre says that a fire has erupted in the Knuckles Forest Reserve. Assistant Director of the Mathare District, Charmin Damaravira, said that the Wildlife Department is currently attempting to douse the fire. He added that the assistance of the army has also been sought to douse the fire. The Assistant Director of the Mathare District went on to say that the fire had erupted at the 18th mile post in the River Stone area. Still in the local news, JP leader Somwan Samarasinha says that Vietnam has provided an example to this country about the victories and triumphs that could be achieved through socialism. He made this statement during a function in Colombo yesterday. A function was held at the Jawardena Centre in Colombo yesterday to mark the 67th National Day of Vietnam. The event, which was organized by the Sri Lanka Vietnam Friendship Foundation, was attended by the Vietnamese ambassador to Sri Lanka, Tommy Sain Tan. Earlier, over half of the population struggled with poverty. However, they have been able to reduce this to 12% by 2011. This is a great victory. Socialist Vietnam has achieved many other victories as well. There is no doubt that Vietnam provides an example as to what a country could achieve through socialism.
ලාංකීය ජනතාවට ඉතාම ඉහළ ආදර්ශයක් සපයනවා ඒ පිළිබඳ කිසිදු සැකයක් නැහැ.
Well, moving on, the Disaster Management Centre states that it is in the process of enhancing its disaster indication capability. Assistant Director of the Disaster Management Centre, Pradeep Kodipilli, stated that the aim of this was to expand disaster management techniques in rural areas. A special program is to be launched in this regard today. If the Disaster Management Centre can notify rural areas about upcoming disasters, that will be appreciated. Through programs like this, we can strengthen villages and rural areas. Through the radio and various other methods, if we can inform people who are in danger beforehand, they will have more time to find safe grounds. The UN and the Asian Disaster Management Centre are assisting us in this program. Well, a person has been stabbed to death in a school in the Beliatta area.
The police media unit stated that the murder had taken place at around 9:30 last night. The victim has been identified as a worker in charge of a school building that was being constructed. The police added that while the suspect in the murder had fled the area, investigations are underway to arrest him. The strike action launched by bus operators who commenced their journeys from the Bandaragama bus stand is continuing for a second day today. The strike has been launched in protest against issuing route permits in an illegal manner. According to the chairman of the Lanka Private Bus Owners Association, Gamanu Wijayaratna, bus operators commencing their journeys from Kalutara have also refrained from operating in support of the strike. The illegal route permit of the bus was not cancelled yesterday. Even today, an armed group is tailing the bus, providing security to it. We can understand what type of people are supporting this. Therefore, bus operators commencing their journey from Bandaragama have stopped operating. Buses operating on route number 282 have also stopped operations. Bus operators commencing their journeys from Kalutara have also refrained from operating in order to support us. Well, meanwhile, Western Province Minister of Transport Upali Kodikara stated that if they could not resolve the issue through discussion, steps will be taken to commence legal proceedings against them. I got about 500 to 600 phone calls from the public asking not to stop this bus service. They requested me to do what is right for the benefit of the public and not for the benefit of the private bus owners. Due to that request, the bus is still in operation. Our authorities manager has called for discussions with them. Based on the outcome of these discussions, we will decide whether legal action is needed.
Western local news. Area residents in the Dambagale Udukumbra area in Badal Kumbra Munragala have been highly inconvenienced by an insect infestation. Area residents charge that these insects have caused harm to their crops.
According to area residents, the insects have targeted crops such as jackfruit, bananas, cocoa, pepper and coconut. They say that these insects do not target plants belonging to the citrus group. We tried to chase them away by using smoke. However, this did not work. We are sad when we look at our trees. News First inquired about the matter from the Ingurukadua Agrarian Services Centre. According to officials at the centre, they have informed the Agriculture Department as well as the Export Agriculture Department of the Coconut Development Board about the issue. They added that several samples have been sent to the Coconut Development Board for analysis.
Western local news. The delegates of the UN Human Rights Council who arrived in the country recently have commenced their tour of the Kilnoche and Vavuniya districts. According to the Ministry of External Affairs, the delegates commenced their tour of the two districts after concluding activities in Jaffna. The aim of the UNHCR delegates is to look into the human rights situation in the two districts. The three-member delegation of the UNHCR arrived in the country last Thursday for a 7-day official tour. Well, on to sports now. Juventus fought back from 2 goals down to earn a 2-2 draw with defending champions Chelsea in the Champions League Group E clash in London yesterday. Speaking at the post-match news conference, Chelsea coach Di Matteo said he was disappointed that his side let Juventus back into the game.
Yeah, of course, we feel disappointed and a little bit deflated that we found ourselves in a fantastic or great position to win this game and come away only with a draw. I thought it was a good game of football and we played against a good team and they're always dangerous. They have a lot of quality within their team. So we feel disappointed because we should have closed the game and bring the win home. Yeah, I think it was a great debut for Oscar tonight. I thought it was the right game to start him, and he did a perfect job tactically and scored 2 goals. And the second one was a wonderful goal. Yeah, I mean the referee tonight didn't do about many challenges. Didn't do nothing about many challenges. So the game is finished now for us. So if whoever has a look, it'd be good, but we have to move on from it.
Well, from football to boxing, Filipino southpaw Manny Pacquiao will return to the boxing ring on December 8th for a 4th battle against longtime rival Juan Manuel Marquez of Mexico. Pacquiao and Marquez promoted their upcoming bout during a news conference in New York City yesterday.
I need to change something on the ring. I need to change something in the trainer, in my training, in my camp. I need to change something different on the ring. A lot of people said, what you need to do, what you need to do to prove in this fight. And I said, I don't need to prove nothing because I won the last 3 fights.
I choose to fight Marquez again in the 4th time because I believe that we can give a good fight to the fans, and we want the fans satisfied on every fight that we had, and I believe that they're very interested to watch this fight because of the last 3 fights that we had. Is a very close fight, and he never accepted that he lost the fight. And